it's me, Jessica Viva, and today I'm doing a video that I keep putting off for some reason, but I wanted to talk about my changed K-pop opinions, if that makes sense. I feel like my channel blew up because of the K-pop unpopular opinions or because of opinions I've said, but I have like so many that have changed, so I thought it'd be interesting to like look into that, tell you guys what changed or what made my opinions change. I've actually wanted to take down a couple of my videos because I just don't want my opinions on those videos to like represent me anymore. But I think by making this video, it shows like, I don't know, that people can change. Like, I think it'll be fun to show growth on my channel rather than just deleting it. So I'm keeping the videos up, but I'm making this one. I don't know if I'm making any sense, but you guys probably get me. So first up is Unstanning twice, and I think this is more of a realization than like an opinion change, but I realized that I didn't really unstand twice. I just didn't have them as my ultimate group anymore. At the time, I just kind of thought like not having them as my ult anymore counted as unstanding, but I think that was just kind of stupid of me because, like, even though I supposedly said I unstand them, I still found myself, like, really caring for all of the girls despite me not enjoying their music anymore. And their music has stepped up. Like, Fancy was just such a step up from their 2018 releases. So I don't think I've unstand twice. I just think they're not my ultimate group anymore. Like, first of all, seeing the girls being overworked so much, like that just made me really emotional. And then the recent thing where people were being so horrible to Sana, like seeing her face literally just made me want to cry. I was tearing up. I felt so bad for her. So yeah, I feel like this was more of a realization than a changed opinion, but you know, maybe potato potato, 6 and 2 3, it's probably the same thing, who knows. The second opinion that's kind of changed is that I said I disliked mamamoo in one of my videos. I don't really dislike mamamoo anymore. Like, something just kind of changed. Like, there was no like said moment that was like, oh, I like mamamoo now. It's just like I started following more people on Twitter who like stan mamamoo, so I saw them a lot more on my timeline. There was just like little bits and bobs, and I found myself laughing, you know. So I don't know, I'm not really a hardcore ultimate group stan. I would say I'm more of a casual fan. I think when I said that I didn't like mamamoo in my other video, people thought it was like some sort of like personal vendetta against them or that I hated them. Like, it wasn't that, it was just more of an indifference, I think. And I felt like I kind of associated indifference with dislike. I can admit that I kind of have like a problem where I have trouble with naming my feelings or talking about my feelings. So I feel like a lot of things I say get misconstrued, or I say things wrong, thus people will misconstrue my feelings even though I know what I mean. Because I say things in a certain way, people see it in a completely opposite way, if that makes sense, and I need to work on that. So am I an ultimate mamamoo stan? Definitely not, but I have an appreciation for them now, and I really enjoy all their music, so I guess there's that. So yeah, I know so many people were angry at me for like disliking them, and now it's just like, well, what do I do now? My next changed opinion, I feel like a lot of people have this opinion, but I stopped supporting OT5, as you guys probably already know from my videos ranting about Seungri. But yeah, I will give the other four the benefit of the doubt. They're probably not horrible people. I do question if they knew anything about this and they could have spoken up, but I'll give them the benefit of the doubt and say that they're still nice people. I just have trust issues, I guess. But for now, I will not be supporting Big Bang OT5. Forever, I will not be supporting Big Bang OT5. And I will see what the other four members have to offer, see if they talk about the scandal. I would like to see their input on it because they've kind of stayed pretty silent. But for now, we will only be supporting OT4, and let's just see what happens, I guess. Number 4 is actually a little confession. I used to be a momoland auntie, and I would actually talk about how I disliked them on YouTube live streams ages ago. I'm sure like some of like the OG people who watch my live streams would like vouch for it. It's so surreal thinking about it, but I actually genuinely didn't like momoland, and I actually disliked Nancy the most, which is absolutely crazy to me. Me and my friend James were talking about how crazy it was the other day, how we went from disliking momoland to literally them being my alt group. Just like a lot of people, I had so many misconceptions about Nancy and momoland. I was so put off by them, and I'm not going to tell the story about how I stand them, but they're just so important to me now. And if you're still a momoland auntie, then I would really recommend watching videos. There are so many videos, including my own, that clear up all these misconceptions, and hopefully you guys can become stans too. And like, I'm so happy with Momoland right now. Nancy just makes me so happy, and I get teary-eyed just thinking about how happy Nancy makes me. So I'm so glad that I was able to see past all these misconceptions, and I'm so glad that I'm standing them now because I can't see myself being anything else than a Mary. So my fifth change opinion was that I would only stan two artists, which was EXO and Taeyeon slash Girls' Generation. And the reason that I only stan two artists was because I felt like, oh, I only wanted to be loyal to them. And I'm sorry that my bird is screaming for attention in the background. For some reason, I felt like if I was a multi, I would be less loyal to Taeyeon and EXO, which is just stupid now that I look back on it. But I thought this for years. I was literally only standing EXO and Taeyeon for who knows how long. I think since I Got a Boy era. I had this mindset for so long. I'm just going to estimate that it kind of was starting from I Got a Boy era. But I was 14 then, and I'm 19 now. I don't know, maybe for this one I just grew up and realised that it's just stupid to think that you have to stay loyal to two artists only. But as you guys know, I just don't stan just Taeyeon and EXO anymore. I stan Blackpink, momoland, Luna, A-Pink, and starting all of these new groups and becoming a fan of other groups. I just think it's just so much better. And not that these artists are better, it's just so much fun to have all this variety. I don't want to say that you can get bored of EXO and Taeyeon, because I don't get bored of EXO and Taeyeon, but it's just so good to have variety. Sometimes when you see the same things over and over again, you can get bored. I feel like if I didn't start starting these groups, then maybe I would get bored of just Taeyeon and EXO, because it would just be constantly them. And I think it's good to put your attention on other groups. While, say, EXO is inactive, Taeyeon's inactive, or momoland's inactive, I can focus on Blackpink, or Blackpink's inactive, I can focus on A-Pink. And I don't know, it's just so fun. Oh my god. So those are all of the main opinions that I could think that have drastically changed. There are so many small opinions that I've changed I'm just not going to mention, but you can ask me about anything in the comments. But we all know that the one opinion that will never change is that Taeyeon will always be the most beautiful, amazing, talented, and she means the most to me, and I love her, and you guys should stan her. I just want to say you guys should stan Taeyeon. And yeah, have I told you guys to stan Taeyeon yet? Because maybe you should stan Taeyeon, and I think you guys should stan Taeyeon, by the way, because maybe, I don't know, you should just stan Taeyeon. On a different note, I would love for you guys to tell me your opinions that have changed, or if you stick with your opinions, or if none of your opinions have changed, which I highly doubt. I think it's fun to have opinions change, you know, it makes us human, and I'm really happy with some of my opinions that have changed. And I think people just need to remember that opinions can change, whether it be from opinions from years ago or just months ago, you know? Change is inevitable. Let's get deep and philosophical, ladies. Mentally, I've changed a lot. I have a lot of different mindsets now, and it's not even about K-pop. I've had a lot of issues of mental health, so because of these issues, I feel like I've changed a lot, and maybe because of this change of my mental health, I've started seeing things in a new light. Who knows? But at the end of the day, it's just an opinion. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what your thoughts are, if you agree or disagree on any of my opinions. Please tell me if you have any changed K-pop opinions. What did you used to dislike, or what did you like and dislike now? I want to hear it because I'm nosy and I like getting into other people's business. I'll see you guys later. Stan Taeyeon. Bye!